Alright, so here lives the hunchback who turned out to be Anna's accomplice from her caravan times. Or was he just an accomplice? Who knows what kind of relationship those two had. All I know is that if I get a bunch of money, then my half could help me save people. And that's good because I won't necessarily have enough from the two people I'm asking. The first person only gave me 20,000, so I don't have a lot of reason to think the other person will give me significantly more. It's a nice clean house so far. Maybe the other person will pay me more. I think the Stamatins tend to pay more. There's still reason to be concerned. Hello. Just robbing now. Where the hell's the person that lives here? Guess we'll check upstairs. These stairs look bizarre. No one would want their normal ass house to have stairs that uncomfortable. They're like a hazard. 3 coins is so negligible, but some of these other things are like way more significant. A very low table. Hello. Hi. Hey, he walks around. Hello, unique character model. There. Gotcha. The man to do the job. Help me, kind sir. Save my poor soul. You're walking all around the town, don't ya? Your line of work demanding it all and all that, right? Please, find my daughter. My little darling thing hasn't come home today. Was she kidnapped? She must have left at dawn, and she's still not back. I went to sleep and slept like a log. The Twyrene haze does that to you. And by my side was the pretty thing sleeping. In the morning, I woke up to find her gone. Neighbors didn't see a thing. Them blind bats. I'd give you anything. I'm rich. Want to get 100,000? 150? 200. Fine, 200 it is. Just bring her back to me. How to recognize her. Name's Willow. She's 17. Dark wavy hair. And the beauty of a, well, very, very beautiful girl. No distinctive marks, though. She's a lovely singer and dancer. Now's not the time for singing and dancing, though, so I don't know. Where should I go looking for her? I don't know. Everywhere. She might be in an infected district, or maybe not. Oh, what if she was murdered, slaughtered, seized by them patrol morons, and thrown into jail? I've been the town hall, though. No sign of my little girl. Alright, I'll try. Though I must tell I don't feel like I'm likely to succeed. Here, have some money, in advance. I've got more where that came from. This is criminal money, illicit money, earned from bad doing. It's time it's served a good purpose. Those thugs, those robbers, I've always hated them. Even Nina couldn't take my daughter away from me. And now this is... How can this be happening now, huh? After all those years of having her here? Wait for me here. Oh, 10,000. That's something. The hunchbacked fire eater, or whoever he was back in the day, has a heart. I wonder what kind of relationship he has with his daughter, as I detect a lecherous undertone beneath the worry in his voice. Either way, he clearly wants to have his daughter back. I wonder what Anna could reveal in this matter. That's what I'm wondering, yeah. He seems like the obvious next person to go to. Anna, I mean, not him. Hunger's up again, huh? You get out of here, screen. I don't want no meters on my screen. I have so much money, but I can't keep any of it. Unless I get way more, basically. Currently I have 3,000, which is only half of what I need for saving everyone. But maybe Vlad will be very accommodating. I mean, Victor, other V name. I have 2 V's I'm talking to for this quest. Gotta keep these things straight. Wow, that's a lot. It's a populated square right now. Ooh. Sometimes the kids have fun stuff on them. Oh wait, I haven't talked to you yet. This category. Have you been crying? Our family is ruined. What happened? Do not eat meat. It was banned for a reason. I think meat's precisely where the disease is nesting. It must have all started with someone stuffing themselves full of infected meat. That's why everyone was blaming a man-eater too. It all makes sense now. Seems like simplistic logic. What made you think that? Dad and other men attacked the guards yesterday and pried a meat storage open. The meat was then distributed among our neighborhood. Then almost all of them fell sick. I'm so afraid Mom and I will fall sick and die too. How long ago did you eat the meat? I don't really remember. 5 hours or so, I think. Then it'll be okay. If you were sick, you would have noticed it already. Is he saying that because it's true, or because he just wants to act reassuring? Bachelor Dankovsky, I'm not sure what your instructions were and what Big Vlad's opinion on this is, but we've only received a tiny fraction of the food supply required. People demand that we let couriers in. I know the town is starving. They know it as well. The goods train is going to arrive very soon. They'll have to be patient. If you say so. Perhaps you would like to know there are more than 700 people inside. Even the upper galleries are crowded already. Yeah, all the more reason for me to not do the choice where I'm like, here's all the food that's on me right now. Because then I doom myself to die, and I'm the one that the entire game seems to depend on for survival, and it feeds like a person, basically, and then collectively they're all still starving inside. Like, the train has to arrive, basically. There's that question of, like, if they're all starving and I give, like, one person food, then, like, they might attack that person. It's a kind of a mess. When the cathedral gets overcrowded, we'll find another place. For what it's worth, we can use the structure on the other side of the river, even though it's usually off limits. No can do. We'd rather die out here than go there. You not only can, but will do whatever I order you to do. Dick. It's probably a really annoying superstition, but then some of those annoying superstitions might be based on reality because of the bonkers-ass logic of this world. But that, I don't think that means that that would stop Bachelor from saying that regardless. Hey, Victor. How do you do?
Saburov has started a pointless manhunt. What a timely governor.
Will you help me free the innocent from jail? I'll present Saburov with an ultimatum. Soon he will see for himself how pointless and pernicious his ideas turned out to be. He thinks he can terrorize the people, but all he'll accomplish is turn the people into a gang of armed thugs. By tomorrow, I'll have pressed this matter and freed the innocent. Is that why we're gonna have a bloodbath tomorrow? They may not survive until tomorrow morning. What are you suggesting? The executors guarding the prisoners happily take bribes when the governor isn't looking. They want 10,000 per person. We have barely any money left. 55,000. That's all we have left right now. Try intimidating the executors. Name drop the Canes. Tell them we know all about their schemes. That they themselves will end up behind bars unless they let these people out of jail. I don't think they're going to listen. These masked people are suicide volunteers. They're not of this world. They fear nothing. Fine. take 25,000, at least bail out someone, several people, and I think I will still draft that ultimatum to Salbarov. If we survive this epidemic, he and us, I swear, we'll remind him of all this. I thank you. 25,000, 45,000, 55,000. That gives me just enough. If I spend 5,000 of my own, then I can get enough to free everybody. And then I'll be basically broke again. So much for what I felt like was a lot of money yesterday. The quests demand more. This is not a good spot to be in. But if I do this, if I finish this daughter rescuing mission slash blackmailing mission, whichever direction I go, choose to go in with that, or I could double up and maybe I can do both and get money out of them twice. Then I could suddenly have a whole lot more money to work with to free more people and also be more capable overall. My goal, generally speaking, is basically to end every day with more money than I had at the beginning of it. Because otherwise, catastrophic things can just end me. And I have to keep in mind the fear of things like the idea of hilariously inflated costs for food becoming a thing, or stuff like that. We visit both of them. Probably want to go to Anna next. And Ruben. Probably where I should be going is Anna and Ruben. Go across the country, visit Anna, then go south to Ruben. At that point, it's a little late in the day. I'm a little worried about that. It's like 4 p.m. now. I should probably be a little more concerned about that. Especially since Ruben might be revealed to me that it's some big involved quest. But I need to talk with Anna to find out whether or not it's even reasonable for me to deal with this whole quest. If this person is... I need to find out whether or not this person's somebody that I even should be dealing with. Like, is the daughter better off not found? Is he a bad person? 'Cause that's worth considering. Go across here. Because if the daughter's better off not sent there, then I should probably take the blackmail route and just take the money I can get from that instead of finding the daughter. But even then, I probably want to still find the daughter, but send them elsewhere, probably, if it's a problem. To some kind of shelter, or maybe to Anna. Although maybe Anna already has the daughter? I'm a little cloudy on the meaning of some of the dialogue, because I thought Anna said that she... Didn't Anna say that she owes him a girl? I think she said that she owes him a child. Is that the one that, like, does that mean that she already knows about that girl and has taken them? Is that the implication? Almost went in there again. If that's the case, then she was already indicating that she already knows about the girls that's disappeared because she has her already, and that, in which case, whoop, 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 whoop. In which case, tracking her down is kind of redundant. Hey, help me, please. Oh boy. Ow. There we go. I'm helpful McBadass. There we go. How's my health? I'll get away with it. Oh, shit. Oh, not Mr. Drunk. I need those guys alive so they can keep giving me bandages. I would kind of expect stabbings to give you, like, extra infection or something when you're in an infected district. Ooh. Let's look into repairs. How much is to... It's not that much to repair the scalpel. I just don't know... Scalpel. I just don't know if I should bother. 10% on my revolver. Damn. Down to 6k again. Now if I do the deal, I'm gonna have like 0 coins. But I do have some food and some antibiotics and a schmouter and the sleeping drugs on me, so I'm not in a terrible condition. Don't have to kill someone again. Stop killing my bandage givers. Fuck, he went down fast. Hey, buddy. Buddy. Give him a little distraction here real quick. Oopsie. Ah, he got me. There we go. New and repaired. How's my health? I can work with that for now. Hey, he still has bandages on him. Convenient. That means I can just fix that back up. There we go. He didn't have a chance to rob him, I guess. Your death has been avenged, my reputation increased, and that's really about it, actually. I got some money. Not that you care, you're dead now. Sorry about the whole not saving you in time. You died very fast, to be fair. Goddamn, man. I can only save people so quickly.
Can you catch a rat? Or a mouse in the dark?
Why can't I mention the girl? That's what I was asking about. He's willing to pay. I didn't even have to threaten him or mention your name. On what terms? I beg you, tell me the terms. He wants me to find his daughter in an infected district. I have no idea how to do it, though. Oh, I see. Yes, I know who he's talking about. She's not his biological daughter, though. He kidnapped her from a family of poor weavers 8 years ago, planning to fashion her into a dancer. But at the 11th hour, he changed his mind and adopted her. And now he adores her. So she's disappeared, huh? Is this your handiwork? Now that was just mean. Who do you think I am, a man-eater? Why would I steal children? And she's not a child anyway, she's a grown-up girl already. Do you know where I can find her? Yes. Try your luck asking around the pub. She used to have a side job there. Nightly, keeping its secret from her foster father. The new outbreak may have caught her right there. Perhaps she was unable to get home before dawn like she usually does. Oh, maybe she's the dancer or something? You told me he's filthy rich. Why didn't he give her pocket money? She did this for pleasure, you see. She enjoyed dancing naked and drinking the thick twyrene, which flows like water there. I doubt the hunchback would allow her all this. Well, then I'll ask around in the pub. Convenient, it's right here at least. That's good news for me. This game and Dead Rising are the types of games that make you question tasks or value tasks in terms of distance covered at times. Not that that's what I always actually do, but it's often what I know I should be doing at the very least. Oh, you're not the one I've been seeing all game, you're an exact copy of her. Willow. Not a named character, or named but not enough. Why are you giving me that look? Is Var the hunchback your father? Did he send you? Yes, he's worried about you. Come with me, the streets are unsafe, but I'll make sure you get home in one piece. But I don't want to go. I'd rather stay here. My stepfather is a burdensome custodian, and I've had enough of it. So he's not your father? It's a very complicated question. When I was a child, he kidnapped me from my real father, and when my father came to rescue me from the caravan, Var killed him. He did it because he loved me. I only found out about it yesterday. So what am I supposed to feel? My only So what I was wondering is, like, how much does she know about this, and is she okay with it, this kidnapping? Because apparently it happened 8 years ago, and, like, do they care about each other, and is she over this thing? Because the kidnapping's still fucked up no matter what. It's like a weird toxic behavior, a toxic relationship, but I was wondering what state she was in about it. Apparently she just found out about it yesterday, which raises new questions. Like, knowing that she found out yesterday, which I didn't know until just now, like, that kind of changes things in the quest a bit, but my only options are that I'm going to tell him where she is, or tell her to come with me. And neither of those, they're like, oh shit, this changes everything. Alright, I'll just let him know where your whereabouts then. No, please, don't do that. He has no idea where I spend my nights. If he ever gets even the slightest hint of suspicion of how I chose to spend my leisure time, he'll tear both the owners and the patrons of this lovely establishment to pieces. But that's alright, I will speak to him, personally. I'll tell him I've had enough. What do you mean you've had enough? These are the last days of my life, and I intend to spend them like I want to. That is to say, here. But I'll be the person to tell him that. I'll be waiting for you at 9 o'clock at the blind backyard. We'll go see him together. Will you go stand up for me if he resorts to physical violence? Why not go right now? There's still something I have to do here. We'll meet at 9 o'clock, when it's dark. I'd ask you to pick me up, but that would be impossible. I can't be seen picked up by a man. What? Okay. Just be careful. Why? Why? First of all, isn't that an infected district right now? At least it was the original one. We're here. She wants to meet there so that we can go here? Do I have to escort her across the entire town at 9 o'clock? That's going to be a huge pain in the ass. Why can't we meet here at the very least instead of a pointlessly further away spot? Or better yet, why can't you just meet me where, you know, you live? You were there a day ago. I assume it's the amount of infected stuff, but why is she going to an even more dangerous, more far away place? Because of this whole thing where she can't be seen, quote-unquote, being picked up by a man? Weird. Just weird. Don't care about the things you sell. Alright, so now I've got time on the clock. It's 5 right now. I have 4 hours till that's supposed to happen. Shit. Well, that puts that whole money situation on hold. I should probably visit Ruben. I can also free those people, but I'll be out of money. Let's try freeing the people first, then going to Ruben, and just hope I get more money or don't need it that soon for the rest of the day. I do want to free the people. It's kind of... It's a little weird. It is only 6 people, so it's like the math going on in the background here gets weird, right? Like I'm talking about not help it. Like there's that one building that has like what 700 people in it, and I'm worried about these 6, and some of them might actually be criminals. But I'm kind of just mad at Sabarov's bullshit at the same time. I've got the money, take it. Well, let them go then. Oh, we're going to miss the poor sods, although I'm pretty certain the governor will soon provide us with new company. Oh, I hope you're not prone to missing things. That would look bad on your newly acquired working record. I'll make sure the governor assigns you to clean up infected houses. An actual cutscene in this game. Spooky. Those are so rare. I wonder if that's supposed to be a bad thing. That was a bad idea. Oh, they're not even out here to... They didn't even thank me. Bunch of assholes. Alright. Going out of my way for these people and they don't even say thank you. Earrings. Beautiful antique earrings. Mono, it's worth... There we go. Give me that drug. There we go, and that's why we rob people. My moral spectrum's a bit complicated in this game in that I stab people in the back when they're attacking other people, and then I rob people's homes, but I also pay to free wrongfully imprisoned people. It's all trending towards good, I believe, but it's not lawful good. That's why there's the spectrums in the first place, I suppose. You have these ideas of like chaotic good and neutral good and so on. And I think this is trending towards good. Man, these things are just shooting at me like it's a tower defense game. But I'm definitely not lawful good. I'm doing some shit you're not supposed to do. More meat's always tempting. I can afford it. Get my food. Oh, god damn it. I wish you can control what attack you do, because the stab seems more reliable to me when I'm trying to kill a rat. Fuck, they're everywhere. You guys are so strong, you just punch people out so easily. Yeah. They never have stuff on them, though. This is an infected district too? Oh, I don't want that to be the case. No, these places... Oh no, these places are so confined. These places suck. You know what they look like to me? When they're charging at me, they look like piglets. Like those... Like the black, hairy pigs. Just charging at you in a straight line. Hey, bandage guy, please, 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 please. Oh. Get out of here, then. How goes it, Ruben?
I haven't slept for 3 nights straight. I don't think I'll manage another one.
You're here at last. Damn my position. I have no choice but to hide from the townsfolk, see? I understand their anger, but they have armed search parties to hunt me down, as if I were spreading the plague rather than trying my best to stop it. You know why they incriminate you, right? They say you desecrated Simon's remains. Frankly, I'm surprised you haven't been discovered yet. They're too afraid of Bad Grief's thugs. Ironically, it is they who volunteered to protect me from honest townsfolk. Search parties swinging firearms and torches have passed through the northern warehouses a few times. That was close, but I think I'm off the hook for now. Thankfully, I've kept this place a secret from anyone save for my apprentices. So you've got them at least, right? 2 of them did come to help me. I haven't seen either of them since yesterday. I think they've fallen sick. But they managed to get a lot done the other day. I was even able to conduct some tests. I see you had a productive day yesterday. Oh, yes. We won't be able to produce a full-fledged vaccine in these conditions, true. But with a little bit of luck, we'll succeed to make a reliable preventative formula. Admittedly, the effect of the injection won't last longer than 10 hours or so. Still, if it proves effectual, many lives will be saved. So a full-fledged vaccine's out of the question. Unfortunately, I'm not that good at chemistry. A vaccine would call for someone less crude. The reagents I've used would no, I'm used to. Yeah. The reagents I'm used to would ruin the source specimen. I'm lucky to have my teacher's solutions at least. They proved to be useful. On the other hand, I've almost figured out how the vaccine may be compounded. I can almost write down the formula. How is it compounded then? That depends on the results of further tests. However, we'll be able to run them today. What exactly are you going to test today then? As you undoubtedly remember, our first attempt at making a vaccine involved a microbe that was already dead. To this, the organism produced almost no immune reaction. In our second attempt, we had a weakened microbe to experiment, weakened by, well, you know how. The third vaccine, then, should be made on the basis of a living specimen. The bacterium dies when extracted from a life-sustaining environment. Do we need to collect a portion of infected blood from someone who is still alive? Something along those lines. Brace yourself, Bachelor. We need a human heart. A heart that is still alive and beating. This is the meat that will make our curative broth. Why can't we just bring an infected person here and collect their blood? I've tried it already. Didn't you say the bacterium dies along with the blood cells? It is even more drastic than that. The microbe survives for mere moments in its pure state. It splits, it converts the blood cells, and it dies. However, a heart muscle... What do you mean it's pure state? What I mean is the state of the bacterium is in when the immune system begins to fight it. There are several stages of the microbe development. We need to nail the intermediate one. But what does a living heart have to do with all this? If the sickness spreads to the heart, it makes a kind of colony there. I know it may sound ridiculous. I'm not really a scientist, I merely recall the observations I made. An infected heart would allow us to extract the bacteria at its most pure, most potent state, provided we work fast enough. Fast enough? Why don't we just bring an infected person here and take as many blood samples as we need, one after another? That won't do. The infected must have progressed to an irreversibly critical state. Whoever carries it would be in agony by that time. We don't have to cut the patient up right here, though. I believe we have about 30 minutes to bring the heart here, from wherever it's obtained. What if you take a dog or rat? Some of my associates have tried it already. No point whatsoever. Human organisms will not produce antibodies to fight animal infections. Our enemy is as sly as the devil himself. It's as if the disease wanted us to take this symbolic step. You've done a bloody great deal, my dear colleague. So have your associates, however scarce they were, or so have your associates, however scarce they were. Young Burke offered his help. He was going to dissect the dying anyway, but he's already more than 6 hours late, so I'm forced to request your assistance. If we're able to find Burke, you'll have to perform the grisly attack yourself. Burke was going to dissect the people while they're still alive? I'd like you to know that he is set to achieve a rather noble feat. He wants to duplicate his father's success. While we were busy trying to protect the healthy, he wants to make a concoction that will enable him to cure the sick. He calls it a panacea. I know that word, but I've never had to try to say it. Panacea? I think that might be panacea. Reportedly, he's made quite a bit of progress on it. I'll try to find Burke. Please do. This is by far the best bet. I guess the Olgimskis would know where their protege may be found, but if you're unable to get a hold of him soon enough... I'd rather not think of it. I will eagerly await your return. Just remember, you have to act fast after you've procured the heart. You'll be pressed for time. Leading the donor closer to here would help. If someone you know would kindly agree to help, do not refuse it, as long as they are reliable. Very well. You can count on me. However effective the vaccine proves to be, we have to try. So go to Big Vlad to ask about where this guy is. The true quest begins at late. Oh boy, at 6 p.m. and I'm starting the main quest. That'll teach me to try to sleep away my problems.